Hi buddies, I'm so glad to be back with one new video and I welcome you all to my channel, Joji the Explorer. So how you all doing? At present today we are going to explore one another beautiful coastal town in the Raigad district of Maharashtra. Away from Mumbai city. Yes, I'm talking about Uran, U-R-A-N. Uran is a very beautiful scenic coastal town in the Raigad district of Maharashtra, and I'm at the Uran railway station right now. So we're going to explore some beaches and villages here in Uran. And friends, this Uran railway station has started very recently, it's less than 1 year ago. So everything is new here. I'm at the station premises right now. So I want to show you the station premises first of all. Okay. And this is the railway station area, so spacious, isn't it? It's a very spacious area. Then this is the railway station. I'll show you the premises. And all these are two-wheeler parking area, so as you can see hundreds of two-wheelers, and you can see the scenic. So the place is so scenic, right? See the hills and the greeneries, all around. Several hills, and this is a hilly area, and with so much greeneries all around. This is the railway station, Uran railway station. Okay friends, I'll show you the station now. This is the Uran railway station. Uran, you can see the boat, Uran. And this is the station area. It's very new, as I told you, it's less than 1 year old, this station. And the Uran railway line started less than 1 year ago. So everything is new here. It's very beautiful scenic locality. And now I'm gonna exit the station, and that's all. First of all, let's go explore the Uran beach. So for that I take a rickshaw from here. It's very beautiful area. And first I got off my rickshaw at Charpatak. Charpatak means junction or intersection of 4 roads, and from there I started walking towards the beach now. It's around 1.5 kilometers from the from Charpatak to the beach. So direct rickshaw is available, but I'd rather walk than take a rickshaw because I want to capture the sceneries around. Okay, so I'll show you this place is so beautiful. This is the road to the beach. I'll show you. And this is the road to the beach, and it's a very beautiful scenery around, isn't it? Wow! See this white flower? So beautiful. Oh, okay. I've seen there are so many such flowers here. There's a white flower on the side of the road. There are several such flowers here. The same flower, see, very big and white color, white flowers. Oh my God, there's so many flowering plants. The white flowers, I don't know what it's called, what kind of flower is, what is this plant is called, I don't know the name of the flower. And so beautiful. And this is the way to the beach, dear friends, and with flow greeneries on the sides of both sides of this road. And it's a very enchanting scenery around. So that's why I wanted to walk, and rickshaw is available, but I don't want rickshaw. I want to walk all the way to the 1.5 kilometers. Now from here is approximately 1 kilometer to the beach. So it's very interesting. And friends, I can see this board here, North Drone Zone, ONGC Uran. Okay, it's the ONGC area, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation of India, and the flying drone is prohibited here, so you can't use drones here. So friends, drones are prohibited here. Drones are not allowed, but I have no worry because I don't have any drones with me. So anyway, it's a ONGC area, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. So that's why. Okay, now heading to the beach. I can see the beach from here. Friends, finally made to the beach. This is the beach. We are going to enter the beach now. This is the beach area. This beach is called Pirwadi Beach. Pirwadi. This is one of the popular beaches in Uran. Okay, so let's go and see how beautiful it is and what to explore here. And I came for the first time here. Beach is, I think, beautiful, of course. And so first, this is the Pirwadi Beach. And as you can see, all these small stalls selling food items. There are several stalls like this around. Video? Oh, sorry. Okay. And first of all, I made to Pirwadi Beach. That lady was saying, don't take video. We don't want to appear in the video. So she was so shy. So that's why. And plus, this is the beach. Uran Beach, Pirwadi Beach, Uran. And this area is so beautiful. Full of palm trees. Lined with palm trees. Wow, it's so beautiful. But no coastline. Oh my God. Full of rocks. Wall of rocks around. Maybe to prevent the sea entering the area. That's why now I think I have to walk over this wall of rocks to capture the sceneries around an option. Now I'm gonna climb this. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's very easy, not difficult. Wow, I made it. See the scene. Wow, amazing. Wow, so beautiful, very beautiful. And plus you will get the breathtaking view of the sea and surrounding area from here. It's very amazing. Lovely. I love it. Only thing is to walk over this rock wall. And that's the only issue. Otherwise, a very beautiful place. This is Pirwadi Beach. I can see container ships, I think, ships and some kind sort of boats and ships at a distance. Each Pirwadi Beach located in Uran is a hidden gem along the Arabian Sea, offering serene and unspoiled coastal experience. Unlike the more commercialized beaches of Mumbai, Pirwadi Beach is a tranquil spot that remains relatively untouched by urbanization, making it an ideal destination for those seeking peace and natural beauty. At present now I am at this side of the beach, around 100 meters away from the spot I was standing just a while ago, and this is so beautiful. See, I can also see beach villa here. I think there are several villas like this. There's a beach villa and very scenic location. This is the beach, and this company you can see here is a popular ONGC company, oil and natural gas company, belonging to the government of India. It's one of the popular petroleum company. This area is so beautiful. Here also you can see the board, no drone zone. Okay, so drones are not permitted here. It's a very scenic location difference. Very beautiful. And you can also see several beach villas here. There is one beach villa. There are several beach villas, I think, along this beach. It's a beautiful location. I can see several villas facing the beach. There's one another, and greenery is full of greenery. I love this. This is the this almond tree. This almond tree, and there's all types of trees around here. You can see this coconut, very tender coconuts on this tree, and it's so amazing. I love it. I love this place. There's one other villa. There's one other several villas like this, beach villas around here. At first I just talked to one guy. He said since this is the high tide time, now time is 1:45 p.m. This is a high tide time, that's why shoreline is not visible, and much of the shoreline is underwater now. Around 25-30 meters of shoreline is underwater because of the high tide. As soon as the water recedes, you can see the shoreline again. That's why we couldn't see the shoreline. Okay, so now we are heading to some other place. There's one of so many other beautiful areas in Huran. So we are heading to some other areas. I'll tell you where. That was you can see one helipad. This is the helipad. You can see the hatch letter here. This helipad is belong to this ONGC company. This is the helipad. And now heading straight, let's go and see some other area. And all these restaurants are closed right now because I think they'll open in the evening time when the crowd is here. No, there's no crowd this afternoon. Probably that's why most of the eateries are closed. So though I'm hungry, I'm starving, I want to eat something. But anyway, let's go to the town area and eat something. And plus the weather is too hot and sultry, very muggy, no rain. This has been the situation for several days now, completely no rains, and I want my rain back. Rain, don't go away, come again, come today, pour down today. I'm thirsty for you. And plus our next destination is Ulve, U-L-W-E, Ulve, U-L-W-E, Ulve. I heard that is another picturesque and scenic location in the Raigad district of Maharashtra. It's very close to Uran. But for that, I had to take a train from Uran railway station. And yeah, and all these places are very new to me. I haven't been to any of these places, either Ulve or this first time came to Uran, and all these places are very new to me. So let's go to Uran. Let's go explore this place, beautiful place called Ulve, not Uran. This is Uran, Ulve. Okay. Another place. All these places are very beautiful, very scenic. Uran is very beautiful, and yeah, that is the place you can see where we got off the rickshaw, and that is the Char Patak area, or Char Patak means what is Char Patak? It's an intersection or junction. Yeah, that is Char Patak. So I'm heading to that place, and from there I take a rickshaw, or I don't know, it's only 2-3 rickshaw took only 3 minutes to reach this place from the station. So I think it's a walkable distance, so I'd rather walk. I don't want rickshaw, it's a very short distance. Okay, so before that I want to eat something from the let me see if there are any eateries or dabas or any other restaurants nearby. Okay, this is the entry gate of ONGC company. This is the Charpatak area. This is Charpatak where I got off my rickshaw this morning, this morning, and I can't see any restaurants or dhabas or any kind of eateries here. So I'm gonna go to the market area. That's very close by, and that's better. Nothing available here other than the fruit vendors. Nothing is here. But I found this fast food corner here, Chinta Mani. Let me go see. I have this one plate of dahi vada, my favorite snack, and one bottle of bisleri water. That's crucial in this climate. So this is dahi vada. Plus I am at this bus depot. I'm not going to the Uran railway station. So here that there are several buses operating between Uran and Ulve. So I'm gonna take a bus from this Uran bus depot to Ulva. So let's see. Anyway, we need to explore everything as an explorer. This is my bus to Ulve. So I'm gonna board this bus, and I'll reach Ulve in 20 minutes approximately by bus. So it's a government bus, MSRTC. So as an explorer, I think we have to explore every mode of transportation, isn't it? Uran, coastal town in the Raigad district, has undergone significant development in recent years, transforming from a primarily rural area into a rapidly growing suburban region. These developments are driven by infrastructure projects, industrial expansion and urbanization, making Uran a key part of the Navi Mumbai region. But also I believe whatever may be the developments happening around Uran, it should not be at the cost of green cover. That is most important than any developments, the so-called developments, whether it is infrastructure or any other projects. It should not be at the cost of green cover. I've also finally made to Ulve. I just got off my bus. It has taken almost more than half an hour, around 40 minutes from Uran to Ulve. This is Ulve, and no idea where to go. But I heard that it's a scenic, very picturesque location. But I think this is much more developed than Uran. It's a fast developing area. I can see so many high rises and other infrastructure projects here all around. It's not a village. You can say it's a town or even city also. Because it's fast developing area, Ulve. But now I am heading to the coastal area, one of the coastal areas here. So I have no idea. I'll have to ask somebody. And plus, this is Ulve, and I don't think it's a village, and it's a fast developing town. You can see all these high rises and buildings everywhere, and infrastructure projects. It's a fast developing area, and it used to be a village some time back, but no longer village now. It's a fast developing. You can see all these high rises and buildings everywhere, and various business establishments and highways, and it's not a village at all. So I got the wrong information, dear friends. At first I can see full of buildings and various infrastructure projects here. It's not a village. It used to be a village, I think, around a decade back, but now it is no longer a village. Nothing scenic here, I say. And okay, I can see some kind of this mangrove forest here. I think this area used to be a mangrove forest. Then all these buildings came up. I think so. This is the mangrove forest on the side of the road. You can see all these buildings, various residential buildings all around here. Nothing else. And I'm sure that there used to be a mangrove forest area once upon a time, and all these buildings came up lately. I think within a decade or so. And this is the mangrove forest. On that side, one side of the road is mangrove forest, and this side is full of various structures, buildings, and residential buildings, and shops and everything. And that is I can I can only see that. That's the only thing I can see. Yeah, and had that some kind of Barmen Dongri waterfront, something like that. I had to ask for that. It's a beautiful waterfront here. I heard so. I don't know how beautiful it is. It's called Barmen Dongri waterfront. So I don't know exactly the location. I had to ask. I see the mangrove forest here, and then all these are residential towers, residential buildings here. Other than this, I can't see anything else different. And so of course it's a fast developing area. I don't know, just once upon a time it used to be a village, scenic, picturesque village. Now it's no longer a village area. You can see all these residential towers, residential buildings, and other businesses all around. Shops and various shops and businesses. Nothing else. There are of course beautiful latest business, buildings everywhere. All these are recently developed buildings. Of course, the weather is too extreme now. Temperature is only 30 degrees Celsius, but the humidity levels are so high, that's why it's so exhausted. And yeah, you can see all these residential buildings. There's a under construction building here, and all these are latest buildings. I think came up within a span of 10 years or so. Within less than 10 years, I think. All these are buildings here, and I can surely say that it was a village sometime back, around a decade back. So now it's a fast developing residential area. That's all here. I don't know where is this Barmen Dongri waterfront. Okay, let's go and ask somebody. That was all I can see here is full of residential buildings and various shops and businesses. Nothing else all around. See, there's no any waterfront. I don't know. I asked a couple of people. They said no, I don't know. They don't know. And now I think I will go to if I go straight away, I will reach Barmen Dongri railway station. And from the ticket train view that I want to show you this area around. This is Ulve. I never ever expected Ulve. It's kind of like this, because it's not a village. I thought it's a village, but it's not at all a village area. Maybe around 10 or 15 years ago, it used to be a village, but not now. You can see this flower vendor, beautiful, and these are the things I can explore right now. All these are residential buildings everywhere, and areas good, not bad. It's a very beautiful location, and there's no any scenic or picturesque location to explore other than this residential towers, residential buildings, and it's a basically residential area, fast developing residential area, and I can assure you that it's minimum 10 times cheaper than Mumbai city. Yes, that's why people flock to this place, or the working class people flock to this place. There's a great demand for residential properties here because of the fast development. You can see the big and small shopping complexes everywhere, and various other shops and businesses, hotels and restaurants everywhere. It's full of hustle and bustle like a city. And you can see this is Ulve. Not I never have expected Ulve is kind of like this. This developed town. All these are recently developed buildings, residential buildings, and it's a very new building. less than 10 years old. So that's why I said before 10 years ago, I think 10 years ago this used to be a village, but no, it's a very fast developing town. And plus it's the same situation, same scene everywhere. All these are residential buildings, latest residential buildings, and various other structures, like this is a hospital. NMS Hospital is a hospital building, and various businesses, shops, nothing else to explore here. It's a NMS Hospital. What on the picture? Hospital. Yeah, it's a hospital. Full way. And yeah, that's all. Now heading to the Barmen Dongri railway station. Is there a this Barmen Dongri railway station is very nearby. Barmen Dongri, it's a very strange name, right? So I'm heading to that place. So they take a train. Okay. That was finally made to this railway station. It's a Barmen Dongri. You can see the board in Hindi. It's a Barmen Dongri railway station. It's a strange name, isn't it? It's a strange name, and I don't know the meaning of this name. And this is a recently started railway station. Okay, and I think this area is developed by CIDCO, City Industry Development Corporation. That's why I can't see any marketplace next to the railway station that you get to see almost every suburban area of Mumbai city. This is not in Mumbai. This is in Navi Mumbai. I want to tell you that all this Hulway and Uran areas are in Navi Mumbai, not in Mumbai. Okay, and this is Barmen Dongri station. I'm going to take a train from here. This is the railway station, Barmen Dongri, and these are the parking area. Oh my God, there are so many hundreds of two-wheelers. This is a two-wheeler parking area. See all the two-wheelers, bikes, scooters. And friends, you can see all these residential towers from here. See, all these are residential buildings. Hundreds and hundreds of buildings. You can see. And friends, that's all for today. I'm signing off. I'll see you next Friday, 5:40 p.m. Till then, goodbye. Thank you so much for your support. Keep watching, and subscribe, share my videos. Subscribe, share and like my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share and like my videos. That's all for today. See you. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is the Barmen Dongri railway station, and this is a small station. It's only 2 platforms. As I can see the Barmen Dongri, and this is the railway station. There are no direct train to my place, so I had to change train either from Belapur or Nehru. So frequency of the train is also very limited. So I had to wait some time to get train. So